Hi, you're in the back room with Becky, and it's tantalizing, titillating Tuesday. It's late. I didn't want to, I had a horrible day today. It was absolutely awful. Um, my sister went down in my home office. My computer went wackadoodle. I got a new phone service. It went wackadoodle. And nothing exactly was going the way that I had envisioned it after taking an extended weekend. It's like I tried to skip Monday, but Monday was not having it. Monday was like, I'll be waiting for you. I'll be waiting for you on Tuesday. I'm going to give you a hard way to go. So, I'm kind of trying to just relax myself. I have some things in the works that I really am quite passionate about, but I'm feeling so drained today that I just really, just gonna kind of just free flow it. Um, Charlie Sheen. That's all I gotta say in my house to get a laugh. It's just that Charlie Sheen, and everybody in my house just cracks up laughing because they know I'm about to go in on him. He is taking his show, allegedly now, to Europe and Asia. Now, I don't I don't know what Charlie knows about European and Asian cultures and their type of humor and stuff, but I don't think he wants to take that show like it is. I don't think he ought to do that. I think he should probably get some writers on staff because when you're delusional, you think you can do it all. He wants to write, direct, produce, and star in his own one man show. Come on now, Charlie. We already knew you needed help. You even went on the road. So don't refuse help if people are giving you some good advice. That's not just for Charlie Sheen. That's for everybody. That hears my voice today. If you know that you don't know everything about what you're getting involved in, whether it's business, romance, political, socioeconomic, please get the advice of a professional. Now, having said that, I put myself out there and I signed with a talent agency today. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I have a little bit of theatrics in me. Ooh, yes, I'm ever so much the drama queen. But I've also been in theater and singing in choir since I was about 5 years old. So it's something that I would like to revisit, and I have been getting pushed in that direction. I'm steady trying to add on more writing jobs because you can write for 3 or 4 different publications, and you can be all right. Because my business, this is not a good time for small businesses. I do consulting with other small businesses. Do you know how painful it is to shut your office down and have your staff go and operate out of home to keep the expenses down? So I don't have I don't have the commute. I don't have the overhead of an office. I was working in an office with 2 other people, and it seems so easy until the money started running out, and then you just like, oh, okay, wait a minute. Maybe we need to rethink this. And I think that in that moment of stress, I'm going to tie everything together in a minute. In that moment of stress when we're making decisions, I would just caution any and everybody, first of all, stop. Breathe. Get a hold of yourself. Take a walk around the outside of your building or your house or whatever it is. Let some fresh air hit you in your face. Because we have so much stress in our society already. And people are taking on added stress because they're either, you got to work 2 or 3 jobs. If you got a company or your own business, you got to take on extra work. And I'm working when I should be sleeping. And sometimes I'm sleeping deprived. And I have to take additional time, and I'm still can't stay ahead. It's that hard in the Midwest right now if you are a small business owner. The money's just not out there. People are not spending it. The outsourcing. I've diversified. I do market research. I do grant writing. I do small business proposals, business plans, strategic planning, marketing research, and advertising. All of that for small businesses. And I have done some work, for some other organizations, nonprofits, and other agencies. This was not the way it was supposed to go. Because I hit the ground running in 1996 with my little small business venture. And I did grant writing exclusively. I would consult every now and then because I used to be a daycare owner. Uh, I would go and help people set up daycare centers, and we would do workshops and get them ready to go. You know, every plan has to be altered at some point in time, and when you are chasing dreams and chasing paper, at some point you have to make up your mind which is more important at the time. So until I do some serious downsizing, the dream chasing has to take a back seat, just temporarily. If you know me though, I'm like a type A personality, hyperactive with bipolar tendencies. I get energy out of nowhere. Other people will be like, "Okay, I had enough." And I'm like, on to the next thing. Let's get all this finished now. I always want to complete what I started for that day, because if I don't, it's going to haunt me when I go to sleep. And then I'm back up again and I'm writing anyway, so I may as well. So what I'm trying to say is I've been doing a lot of, how you can work hard and still seem like it's just like somebody living from paycheck to paycheck. Because the big checks haven't rolled in yet. I'm still waiting on them. Uh, I think that people, they miscalculate my abilities a lot of times. And that was one of my friends. I'm getting in y'all's ass if y'all don't go and vote for me for Full Figure Fashion Week. Y'all know I'm a fashionista. Who deserves to go more than me? Nobody. Who blogs about fashion? Who keeps BBWs at the top of the list at all times? I represent with a fierceness. And y'all gonna don't let the East Coast, West Coast girls take this. They can afford to go. I need somebody to kind of sponsor just a little bit. It is very near and dear to my heart. Gwen DeVoe, one of my role models, is she's over the Full Figure Fashion Week. She has a PR and modeling agency for full figure women. I've made some strides. And it's weird because when I go for a job for some modeling work with a magazine, they see my credentials of writing, and the first thing they want me to do is, well, could you take on an article? Could you? And I'm like, so what can you do? I'm going to get in wherever I can fit in. If getting my foot in the door means I got to go and be somebody's shishi poo poo fashion editor, because this is a new industry, all the focus on BBWs and full figure women and plus sexy women, ripping the runway is just it's the tip of the iceberg to what's going to happen with this industry. Rest in peace. One of the full figure models, very famous young lady, passed away. I don't have enough information to speak on it, so I'm just going to say rest in peace. So, here I am at the age that I am, which is none of your damn business. Whatever age you think I am, that's how old I am. Unless you get past the 50s. I want you to listen to me, though. I know I go on and on sometimes, but it is about creating your own revenue. My people, especially black people, you're not going to make it through this next 4 years if you don't know how to create revenue and diversify. My mother always said to us, because we used to think, oh, but mom and daddy, they went to college. Why they working this job? That's what they could get at the time. My mom worked in the factories and went to school at night. Had 3 babies at home. She drugged me to the college with her. Probably why I was a little brainiac. But at 5 years old, I was sitting up in university with my mom and my dad. Okay? So get yourself prepared that this is not going to be an easy run. Obama or whoever is in there can't make a bigger dent in there if we're not all pulling together. So I'm doing my thing. I'm trying to keep my bills paid, keep my taxes paid, do my bit for the community, and at the same time, try to improve my situation and that of my families. So go and vote for me. FullFigureFashionWeek.com will give you the link. If you go to any of my sites, you'll see a link there. So please don't be like that. I'm going to put a link on here too. Don't be like that. You come and listen to me. Support me. So this has been my free flowing Tuesday night, and you've been in the back room with Becky, and I just want to say peace and love to the people.